what was that thing that you saw that made you so sure that Donald Trump was going to win this election?
Because, one, I think I'm one of the believers that the 2020 election, if it wasn't for COVID, it would have definitely gone to him again.
All right. So now, as a Republican,
yes,
you knew it was close.
Oh, absolutely. I was scared.
All right. So what do you think made Kamala Harris lose the election?
Okay. So the reason why she lost the election was, to me, is because of poor messaging.
You're now listening to the Real Afro-Unity Podcast with our hosts, Daring and Ayo, where they'll be discussing various topics that affect our African diaspora. With these conversations, they aim to hopefully bridge the gap between us African Americans with the Nigerian diaspora. They will dismantle the myths and share a new perspective. Please sit back, relax, listen, and enjoy the conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the City of Brothers. Welcome to Philadelphia. And when I say that, it means welcome to another episode of Real Afro-Unity Podcast with my OG before IG. OG Capital. AY, how you doing, bro?
I am well. Nice to see you, man. It's been a while.
It's been a while, bro. Nice to see you.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to go by the, hey, tell me what has been happening. Tell me. I'm just going to go straight to my questions for you today.
Got it.
Because I think it's time.
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to discuss this. And for you.
Yeah.
Because now the elections are over. Bro.
Yes.
The elections are over.
Yes.
Kamala lost.
Yep.
Trump won.
Yep.
You said that from day one.
Yep.
All right. So, I didn't see that coming. No, let me not say I didn't see that coming. I knew it was close.
Okay.
But I didn't see the shellacking coming. I didn't see the flogging. It's like... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not a situation of, it was close. You know, if 5 people had voted more in Maryland or in ATL, this was a flogging.
Complete mopping of the democratic system and the way things are right now. I think voters showed the side that they're on. Okay. And you cannot question it now.
No, I'm not questioning it. I just said I didn't see that coming.
You didn't see it coming.
You know, like, this is like, 4 weeks after the election.
Yeah, now. It's settled in.
Yeah. This wasn't a topic I was willing to have before the election.
I got you.
Because I didn't want anybody to feel like I was, even though my platform is my platform, I have the right to, like, say my opinion, and we have the opportunity to put our voice out there for anybody that is willing to listen.
Correct.
I didn't want to see if someone listened to me and they made their opinion because of me. Now, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I don't want to be an opinion shaper.
Okay.
I just wanted people to go make their decisions.
You didn't want to influence their decision.
I didn't want to influence their decisions.
Got it.
Because I feel like people's listening to the news, I listen to all sorts. I'm not that kind of person that says, so I don't want to listen to Fox News because it's Republican, Trump, or I don't want to listen to MSNBC because they're always against Trump. Even the makers and these guys of this world, they went to Mar-a-Lago some
Yeah.
So even the people that were busy insulting Trump every day, one way or the other found their ways to Mar-a-Lago at the end of the day.
Yep.
So tell me, AY, what was that thing that you saw that made you so sure that Donald Trump was going to win this election?
Because, one, I think I'm one of the believers that the 2020 election, if it wasn't for COVID, it would have definitely gone to him.
All right.
Okay? I feel like COVID, and I felt it at the time, but now that time has passed and we have hindsight to our advantage, it was now brought to light that there was nefarious things that were done as it related to COVID, which had definitely influenced the way people voted, as well as the Hunter Biden laptop. It was intentionally suppressed. Him being dropped from Twitter. All of these things contributed to the victory to Biden back in 2020. And now time has passed. The American people have finally got to experience what it feels like to be governed by the Democrats during a time of super high inflation. And I feel like that contributed to the way people voted, because they can make a clear distinction of how their life was during President Trump, how their life is currently with Biden and Kamala Harris.
Okay.
And now it's a binary decision. So how was my life? Was it better or worse during Trump?
All right.
And then clearly we see how the American people voted with the victory going to Trump. So to answer your question, I was so sure that he was going to win because I had the experience of being in the workforce during Trump's regime, me being able to afford certain things during his regime. And now, because of COVID and the new administration, it's become much more difficult to do the same exact thing that I did when Trump was in office. And I know millions of people feel the same way. But some people, because it's a taboo, they didn't want to be so vocal about their support for Trump. And so that was similar to how things were during the 2016 time. People were in support of Trump, but they couldn't make it clear to others because of the public backlash that would come with it. Yeah. But now you couldn't hide the difference because things are so drastically clear, and that's why the overwhelming number of people decided to support Trump.
All right. For what is what, though, I didn't think Trump was going to win. I knew it was close. I think I said that already.
Right, yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to win. So, from should I call you a Republican or someone that just a Trump supporter?
I think before the election, I was an independent.
Okay.
Now, I am a Republican.
All right. So now, as a Republican,
yes,
you knew it was close.
Oh, absolutely. I was scared.
All right. So what do you think made Kamala Harris lose the election?
Okay. So the reason why she lost the election is because of poor messaging.
All right.
Making alliances to people that really, to the people.
Okay, let's take it this way. When you say poor messaging, what does that mean?
Poor messaging meaning it wasn't clear what she was going to. She didn't make a clear distinction of what she was going to do different from Biden.
Trump doesn't even have a plan.
But he won.
Yeah.
So look. So two things. Let me answer your question first, right, and then we can. I'll address what you just said.
All right.
So the first thing is this. There was no clear distinction of what she specifically.
All right.
Specifically was going to do.
All right.
Second, the Democrats in general was just saying Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. But they weren't giving anything else. They were just saying don't vote for him because he's XYZ. But they're not giving any reasons why they should vote for you. That strategy worked back in 2020. It can't work now. Because you can't just say vote against this, but not for this.
This is the way I look at it. I don't think she lost out of not messaging enough. I think she lost out of the fact that the messages that was coming out from Kamala Harris herself feels like it was tailored. Like after I watched 5-6 of her
interviews,
not even interviews, rallies, I could read her speech even without seeing it.
Yeah, she was fake.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I think she was disciplined.
That's fake.
No. So I feel like maybe someone like Obama.
Okay.
Is a good orator. They come, they have the flesh.
He used to, not anymore.
They talk about what they want to talk about. Right. They move away from it a bit. They come back into the messaging afterwards. Right. They let it go.
Right.
But I feel for her, it was just tailored. Like I'm not kidding. After I'll say it. Like I said earlier, I felt she was going to win. I didn't care anybody that won anyway, but I felt she was going to win. But I felt like the messaging is just the same thing, like rallies to rallies to rallies. That is not interesting for me. That can easily grasp information. Mm-hmm. You've told me, so I stopped watching the rallies. I rather even watch senators. No, not even, let's say, from the Democratic angle. Okay. I'll watch senators from those states. Mm-hmm. Watch people that were brought on stage from those states. When it's for her to speak, I just go because I know what she's going to say. I can recite Kamala Harris' campaign 21-minute speech.
Right.
From this stage.
I think that all goes to what I said was the big problem.
But I don't think she was fake. That she's not a good orator doesn't make her a bad manager.
She's the vice president of the United States of America.
It's a useless post in the US.
No, it isn't.
Because you're as good as what the president gives you to do.
No, you're not.
So what do you do? What is your work? So what do you do as a vice president? So
there are certain things there's certain responsibilities that are assigned to you when you're a vice president.
Yes, by the president.
By the president, of course. But that does not mean you don't have any power.
Do you know in Nigeria? Let me tell you the difference.
Okay.
Let me tell you the difference. In Nigeria, there is a constitution in the country that states clearly what the vice president is supposed to do.
Okay.
In Nigeria.
Okay.
In the US, there's nothing. Okay. You are as good as the what do I call it now? The task that the president offered to you to do. The way the public is going to see you depends on how the actual president is giving you.
All right. So just to cut long story short, look, I used to feel the same way.
Okay.
When Obama, in my house, you've probably seen it. In my house, you see my big poster of Obama, right? Okay. I was so ignorant back then because I used to think the Democrats were going to solve all our problems.
You just called me ignorant.
No, not you. No,
yeah,
no.
Because,
I said I.
Yeah.
Let me get there.
Because you said you are going.
I'm going somewhere. I was.
Let it be noted.
Yeah, boy. Jeez.
You said I was once like that.
I was.
Then what followed was I was ignorant.
Let me explain.
Please.
So, back in 2016, no, not even 2016, whenever Obama's first term was, I think it's 2008, after the recession, I voted for him. I believed everything that the Democrats were saying. Oh, finally, we have a first black president. He's going to do everything for black people. this is history in the making, or history right here. I'm witnessing history. Oh my goodness. He's going to revolutionize everything, blah, blah, blah. Then I saw that this guy, all he cared about was the alphabet community. Everything that he could have done as president, I thought it was limited because, he's the first black president. They didn't allow him to do this. They didn't allow him to do that. I gave him all the excuses for 8 years, 2 terms. Yeah. But somehow, some way, he was successful in giving the LGBTQ people their rights. I have nothing against them. However, that position is very powerful. And I realized that under Trump's administration, because he was able to get things done that
by his power.
So now I know that, no, you were just a punk. This guy is real. Because he got things done.
If Obama wanted to get things done, he would have gotten stuff.
He would have. But no, this guy, Trump, a New Yorker, billionaire, whatever, call him what you want, he was a man of his words. He knew the importance of the role, and he was able to get things done. Not talk about it, not give us a whole bunch of excuses about how he couldn't do it. He got things done. Yeah, did he get everything done? No. But I then realized, oh wait, I was being duped. No, this power is really, really, especially for 2 terms back to back. And then there was a time you had Congress on your side, so you could have actually gotten things done. No, it wasn't to your best interest. And that's all what I realized during Trump's administration. I'm saying, okay, the First Step Act. He released people from jail. He gave them back the rights to vote. This is the Democrats.
But with Van Jones on it, pushing it though.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Van Jones is a Democrat.
That's good, but he's still the power of the president.
Now that I'm saying that, I'm even feeling more stupid because now a Democrat could take stuff like that to a Republican president.
And the Republican president signed for it.
But a Democratic president couldn't.
And that's part of your party. That goes to show that, these people are just fake. They're all worried about power. They need to have a permanent underclass. And if we don't have it, we will import them. And that's what I feel. That's how I feel about the immigration situation. Because when Trump was president, we didn't have this immigration problem. He actually, everything that we're experiencing right now, he actually said back when he was president, he said, if you let them in, you'll see what will happen. Everything that he said is actually what's happening. And what I feel bad for about the immigrants is that these people are coming into this country trying to find a better opportunity for their lives. But what's being dangled on their head is the citizenship. And because of that, employers are now using them to do certain jobs that Americans won't do. And then the Americans that are looking for jobs are now competing with the immigrants. And they're the one funding the whole thing. Like states like New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, that are ran by Democrats. So with Trump's presidency, I got to realize, the power of the president is extremely powerful. That the Democrats, just all they're interested in is having the power. But the Republicans, at least,
are doing something
with the power. I see that it can be utilized.
So this is what I'll say. For me, I think Kamala lost based on 2 reasons.
Okay.
The first one is on her. It is co-signing and cross-signing does not solve all the problems. That Republicans are co-signing your candidacy and it's all frenzy and it's all joy doesn't solve the problem. Your messaging was terrible. Your let me call them handlers now, or your PR people, they didn't allow her to be human enough.
She isn't. It's not allow her. She's a D.
Wait, let me. I know. See, do you know what? So what? The reason I think she has more than she offered was just what we were about to say. She's a lawyer.
A prosecutor.
She's a prosecutor.
She was the one sending people to jail.
She's capable of arguing a case to a point of arguing. A judge.
Sometimes you have to persuade.
No, I mean in both ways. Persuading, arguing, you are able to deliver messages that you are able to convict people either for life or to set them free.
But there's a difference when you're...
Hold on.
All right, sorry.
What I did not see in her when she was running was that. That was the least thing that she portrayed. She couldn't... She did. She did. She did.
You forgot?
She just
You forgot? You remember the protest towards the last... Not even protest. There was someone in her crowd that said, Christ is King. She stopped her whole speech. Mid-speech, she said, wait, what? Who is that? I think you're at the wrong rally. You need to leave. Bro, that's when she ended. That it was at that point that her campaign.
I don't think that was what the guy said.
That is exactly what he said.
I don't think that was... I have argued it with someone. No, I don't have the video. I don't have the video.
But can we debate on what she said? No. She's the one that's vice president.
I thought the guy was talking about Trump.
He said he didn't.
Because I watched it.
He didn't say Trump at all. He just said Christ is King.
I don't have the facts of.
Okay.
I don't have the facts of those.
We can look it up. We can look it up.
And if I'm not seeing the guy's face speaking or something,
she didn't either. She just heard him.
No. Yeah, but she must have heard something.
Yeah.
So I thought
whatever you heard, you responded that way.
Do you know why I thought the guy was talking about Trump? Because that day there was a Trump rally down the street too.
Yes. Yeah.
So for me, I thought the guy was talking about Trump, and she said, "Oh, you're in the wrong gathering."
Yeah. You're supposed to unite.
No.
You are the president. You're trying to get votes.
You cannot unite. Some people are just stupid for life. They are stupid for life.
So I'm stupid because I like Trump.
No. Not because people generally. Okay. There are some people that are just stupid for life. You cannot unite.
They're the ones that vote for the Democrats.
No. Okay, fine. Let's leave politics out of it.
Okay.
But you talk to some people, they're dumb.
Okay.
It's reality.
I would just say limited knowledge.
Everybody is not smart.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to be smart or dumb. You can be in the middle. I have limited knowledge.
Correct.
But if I don't like P-Square, I won't go to their show. I don't go to their show and start shouting the video.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Complete.
If I don't agree with Kamala, I don't go to a crusade or whatever and start shouting Trump. No, that is stupidity.
So what if I'm in the middle? I like certain things about Kamala, and I like certain things about Trump. That's the election, by the way. You need to.
I don't want to lose my line of thought. I want to make sure I follow it because I'm already losing it.
Right. Sorry. I'll let you finish.
For me, what you said might be true. I cannot say it's not, but I don't think that was what he said. Someone from Africa called me and said, "Oh, Kamala, Africans, we are hypocrites. We are the ones that love Jesus the most. Jesus does. Look at the way the country is. We have been praying all our lives. The country is still the way it is."
That's another conversation.
So, I don't want Kamala to win. She just told someone that said Jesus is king to go to another rally. I'm like, I said, did you hear it? She said, no, I saw it. But I watched the rally.
Okay.
I did not see the person. I cannot speak to the facts because I'm not aware of it. I don't know which one is fact.
Okay.
But what I thought the guy was saying, because I know that day there was a Trump rally in the same state.
I get it.
So maybe because I also think because Kamala was already calling Trump's rallies very small. So he now said there's a small rally going up, down, in case you want to be part of it. Now, I don't want us to dwell on that.
Okay.
But misinformation is great. So people just said, people they whip religions.
Right.
Misinformation is real.
It is. Absolutely. We can't say that.
We can't just sit there and feel like everything is okay.
Absolutely.
Now, she lost for me because of her messaging. She had good things. When it's like, oh, black people are not going to vote for you. She created, all of a sudden, oh, you get 25 grand. You do the odds for black people. Now you have a plan. Because people are saying black people are not going to vote for you.
Wow.
All of a sudden, now you have a plan. So that wasn't a well thought of plan. That means you didn't have a plan. But I can excuse her because she never thought she was going to be president. And that is where I'm going to with Biden. So the people that are around Biden, I love Biden. I don't like him. I love him as a human, as a person. I love Biden. Now, they could see he's no longer capable. They saw it. They kept it. People are not going to talk about it. But it's the reality, it's the fact. I prepared a table before myself in the presence of my enemy in that debate between Trump and Joe Biden. I know the man is old. It's okay. I have grandparents that might occasionally forget stuff. Biden said, and we killed Obamacare or something like that in the first 5 minutes of the debate. That was where I lost it. Like, oh, what is this? We are in for a long night. We are in for a long night. This is not what should be happening. And let me now put my own theory into it. There are some people in the Biden organization that knew he couldn't do this anymore. Maybe talk. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have the faculty to function. But why were they so pressed about him having that debate in July? Let's think about all these things. We have sense. Have you ever seen the presidential debate by that time of the year before? In this country? None that I can point to. They knew something was happening. They were the one that called for the debate. Then they faltered in that debate. Then everybody started shouting, no, it should be out.
So do you think that was an accident? Do you think that was what do you think of that?
I think they knew he couldn't do it anymore. But they couldn't get him out of it.
What do you mean they couldn't get him out?
Because maybe they couldn't get him to step down.
He's the president. What do you mean get him to step down?
No, because they knew he couldn't.
He wasn't supposed to be president.
No, why not?
What do you mean why not?
He doesn't have the right.
He's brain dead. He can't walk.
No, he's not.